Hey guys, Mike Volkin here. I'm really excited to talk to you about the No Limits Group Mastermind Coaching. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. Okay, so here we are. You are watching this video because you are or may be interested in some group mastermind coaching. Maybe you're a freelancer or consultant who has been doing very well lately. You just want to scale up to the next level, or maybe you're just, a part-timer and you want to become a full-time consultant or freelancer. Hopefully, I believe so, that this next few minutes could be a vital changing point in your career. I'm going to tell you about the new No Limits coaching program. Okay. First of all, as a disclaimer, this information, this webinar is for informational purposes only and should not be construed as a guarantee of success and or financial well-being. That is a legal disclaimer I must state. First of all, let me ask you just a really simple question. Do you want to earn more money? Okay. Do you want to be your own boss? Do you want to work your own hours? Do you want to earn money without feeling like you're working? That's the most important thing I've just mentioned so far. That's the biggest question, because that is true life fulfillment right there. Consulting and freelancing is tough. That's why they call it the side hustle. You hear most people refer to freelancing as gig work or side hustle work. That's because it's really hard to be a full-time freelancer or a full-time consultant. But I'm going to show you how it's really not that hard at all. And you can make a very fulfilling and satisfying career out of it with some great money. Typically, when people become even part-time freelancers or consultants, they see their plan is really straightforward and simple. They usually make some kind of rudimentary math, and they say, okay, I just need to talk to 10 people a week and get 2 people on the phone and close one of those, and then I got 1 new client a week. So that's a straight line, very simple plan. But in reality, what the plan is usually a lot of pitfalls and trials and tribulations along the way, especially unexpected pitfalls. Just like, I'm filming this now in the age of the COVID pandemic, and a lot of consultants and freelancers are really struggling. But not the top freelancers. I'm not. I have more business than ever. But a lot of them that don't really know how to market themselves or pivot easily are really having struggles, really having problems right now. Okay, they're really struggling. So let me just start off with a quick stat. The average freelancer makes $21 an hour with an average annual salary of $39,000. Now, you might be making less than $39,000 a year, and that's fine. You can definitely get yourself to average, but the purpose of the No Limits group coaching is to go way higher than that. Like $39,000, that's a good month. That's not a good year. Okay, so this is a little asterisk at the end of the star, meaning I got this information from an actual study that was done. I believe this was done at nerdwallet.com. Actually, no, this was done at payoneer.com. And then I have another piece of data here from marketwatch.com. 3 in 10 Americans have zero savings. That's really, really not good to be nice about it. Okay, given all the opportunities in this country and around the world really, but in this country to make money and to prosper, 1/3 of them don't even have a single penny to account for the savings. In fact, most of those 3 in 10 are in credit card debt. If you are watching this and you are one of those people, just know that this not only can be, but will be a defining moment in your career, this video. I'm going to show you how to make great part-time money and even great full-time money. Okay. The good news is that, billions of dollars are changed hands every single day in the U.S. alone, billions of dollars. And all you have to do is just go out there and grab it. The money is out there. And consulting and freelancing is a super easy way to do that. You really don't, there's no state regulation of consultants or freelancers. There's no license you have to get. You really just need to be good at something better than the average person, be able to do something for somebody or teach somebody something. Get yourself an internet connection and a laptop or computer, and you're a consultant. I mean, that's really what it is to it at a very basic level. Consider starting other businesses. With products, you got to do the product mold and the inventory and the sourcing and the distribution and the shipping and all this other stuff, right? So it's a lot more complicated than consulting and freelancing. So who am I? Just so you know, I'm not some schmo off the street. Some of you watching this video might know me from, I'm the lead instructor of Freelancer Masterclass. I have my Upwork Mastery series. I have my Negotiation Mastery Tactics. But ultimately, my name is Mike Volkin. I've built and sold 4 companies of my own. I've authored a few books. I'm an 8-year Army vet. the thing here that's most important is that I've been freelancing and consulting with success for over 15 years. And I've earned over, $2 million, servicing over 400 different clients at this point. And I'm always bringing in clients. I don't have downtime because of certain economic conditions. I'm on a path to where I can get clients whenever I want to. And I love teaching the ability to do that. Not only getting clients, but keeping clients and keeping them longer and keeping them happier and making them happy that they're paying you more for more responsibility and more work on your end. So it's really just finding what you love to do and just going out and getting that business. Okay. I'm also a keynote speaker for Upwork. I'm talking at their global summit this year. I've had a few what's called evening with the experts with them. They frequently ask me to speak to freelancers on how to succeed, basically. So given that Upwork is the most popular freelancing platform in the world with millions and millions of freelancers, and they've chosen me not only to be on their homepage, but keynote speaker at their Upwork Global Summit, that speaks volumes to what they think of me. So I'm humbled and proud that I have made such great strides at the most powerful platform on the planet for freelancers and consultants. I've also had hundreds of media appearances as a freelancing expert. I've talked to all sorts of people in front of crowds on TV, podcasts, guest blogs, all this stuff. So it just goes on. And this is the worst part of this presentation, is talking about myself, but you have to know who I am so you can trust me and understand that what I'm saying is what I'm going to deliver. It took me many years. I've struggled as a consultant and a freelancer to be successful. And I use the term in this presentation, consultant and freelancer, interchangeably. There is a difference between the two. Usually consultant is hired on an ongoing basis, and a freelancer is someone who is hired for a specific job and then it ends. It's not a long-term relationship. That is a very basic definition, a very loose definition, but that is the way I interchange the two. Okay. So really, I was sick of working for someone else. I had a master's degree. I came out. I worked for a very well-known company as a scientist, and I just did not like it at all. I didn't like driving to work. I didn't like waiting for the short weekends where I can enjoy myself those 2 days and then go back to work for 5. I didn't like seeing my coworkers more than my own family. It all around, it just sucked. Hopefully this resonates with you a little bit if you have a corporate job right now. I didn't want to look back at the end of my life and know that my contribution to humanity was working for somebody else and making somebody else money, right? So I did something about it. I quit corporate life, and I did. I struggled for many years to replace my income. But I was living life on my own terms. I was making a lot less money for the first few years, and I was trying to figure it all out. And to be frank, it was awesome. It was awesome. I really learned at that point that life wasn't about money. It wasn't about the big bucks. It wasn't about chasing that next salary raise or trying to get a bonus. I haven't looked back since. So I'm going to ask you, do you want a six-figure salary or even more, 7 figures? Do you want to have a fulfilling career with no cap on your potential to do what you want and when you want it? What would you do? What would you do with your life? Think about not having to work an 8-to-5 job. Here's my 2 passions. Here's the reason why I do what I do. It's my 1-year-old sweetheart right there, Danica. She's my baby girl, just turned 13 months. And then I love to play tennis. That's not me. That's a picture of somebody playing tennis, but I'm a competitive tennis player. So if I want to drop what I'm doing at 10 o'clock in the morning and go play around a match of tennis, then by all means I'll do that. Or even a round of golf. I'm a terrible golfer, but I'll go out and do that. I'm not tied to an office wearing slacks and a tie. Khakis and a tie. So I'm asking you, do you want to have a fulfilling career with no cap on your potential to earn what you truly want to earn? Why not learn from someone who has been through all those pitfalls? Why not shortcut your success? If I had a coaching program like this, those 5-6 years I was struggling to even replace my income, oh my God, the hundreds of thousands of dollars I would have saved and made with all those dumb mistakes that just weren't obvious until you make them. Whew, man. But now you guys have that opportunity. Even Bill Gates, one of the richest men in the world, a humanitarian now, just does crazy things. And if you haven't seen his documentary on Netflix, there's like a 3 to 4 part documentary on the things he's working on now. Absolutely mind-blowing. You should check it out. But even he says everyone needs a coach. We all need people that give us feedback. That's how we improve. And Tony Robbins, everybody knows him, right? He says a coach just has a different perspective. Still to this day, the best have coaches because the coach can see what you can't because you're in the forest and they're outside of it. So with the No Limits coaching program, you're going to be able to learn how to work for yourself, command your own salary, do what you love, Work your own hours and create your true life's passion. And here's the format. Here's the way it's set up. We meet twice a month, and we have in small groups. Now, I used to do coaching programs in large groups, 15, 20. I even had 60 people in a room once. It's fine, it's effective, but it's not nearly as effective as doing small group sessions where we all become friends. We all feed off each other's energy, and we learn from each other. These sessions are 1 hour long, and they don't just stop when the call ends. I offer unlimited email support. Now, that means one thread at a time. And no one really ever abuses this, but I have to put this restriction on it because there's been a couple times where I've just been bombarded with one person or two people for a short period of time where it's like they send me like 7 emails a day. That's fine. I'll respond to them, but really the guideline here is one thread at a time, which means you send me an email, I respond, you send me an email back, I respond. That way I don't log into my email and I see 5 emails from you and I get lost in terms of which one should I read first and which one I've responded to and which one I haven't. So just wait for a response. Typical response time is between 2 and 3 business days. So with that unlimited support, you also get access to the private Facebook support group, where not only you will access the other people in the group and be able to help them and get help, but other people in other classes as well. Okay? So the agenda usually, not always, but usually is I start off with a topic of a choice, and that choice is either my choice or choice from what I'm getting at it in terms of the flow of that particular group. So we might have a call that talks about nurturing prospects until we close clients. I might open the next call with a 15 or 20 minute class about a specific topic like that. And then we share wins or losses. We offer advice of those wins or losses. I might give homework assignment. It's not just a homework assignment to do just for the heck of it. It's a homework assignment that will result in something that will help your business tremendously, okay? And then I'll either review it or give it or both. And then we'll open the floor. The rest of the session is for Q&A to ask whatever you want. AMA right here stands for Ask Me Anything, okay? Yes, you will get personal attention. Yes, you will see an increase in money in business or your money back. I guarantee that. And the only way I won't guarantee that is if you show up, you show up for the first session, you don't show up for 2 months, and then you say, hey, I want my money back. But to be honest with you, no one has ever asked for the money back. People always attend the live sessions and are very happy with the program. So I do say that attendance in group session is required for your money back, but again, I haven't had an issue with that. Yes, you will have access to recordings. If you can't make the live sessions, don't worry. I record everything and I send out the recordings. A lot of people that attend the live sessions like the recordings anyway because we talk about so much during that 1 hour call. You feel like you have to go back and watch it again just to make sure you get all that great information. So I do not take everybody that wants to join for various reasons. And I do say you have to apply. You have to qualify. So here's how to qualify. First of all, you have to be a full-time consultant or a freelancer or want to be one, not a gig worker. I've had some Uber drivers want to apply and Postmates and food delivery services. That's not my specialty. I know my lane. I know who I can help, and that's not it. I want you to be a full-time or part-time freelancer or consultant or want to be one. You must already know what niche you want to be. I can't help you determine your niche, but honestly, that is different than what the group coaching is. When you are in my group class, you already know what your niche is and you're ready to take on clients. You must be willing to attend live classes, so don't sign up for a class and say, well, I eat dinner at that time, so I can't attend. I'll just watch all the recordings. No, I want to be able to develop a relationship with you along with the other people in the group as well. There's a very powerful element to that. So we do want you to be able to make a commitment to live classes. Doesn't mean you have to attend every one 100% of the time, but I want you to be able to sign up for one and be able to have the intent of attending the live classes. And you must be willing to go outside your comfort zone. So a lot of times somebody would come to me and say, in fact, this just happened a couple weeks ago. I told them, hey, I want you to start doing video calls with your prospects when you're about to close a deal and they're like, well, I don't like video. I don't want to be on video. I don't like the way my hair is. I don't like the way my background is. I don't like the lighting in my room, whatever. And I said, listen, do it for me. Do it one time. Please do it. Fix your hair. Get the lighting. These are all things that can be fixed. Get over your fear of being seen outside of the walls of your office. And you know what? This client that he was nurturing for so long just decided to close the first time they had a video call. I mean, it's more than a coincidence, okay? So go outside your comfort zone and be willing to accept new challenges, okay? And you must have a genuine interest in scaling. I don't want to work with anyone who says, yeah, I'm making $50,000 now, and that's pretty much okay with me. No, I'm making good money now, and I'm not satisfied with that. I'm not unhappy, but I'm always reaching for that next level, and I expect you should be too, okay? So you must have a genuine interest in scaling your business, not just in taking on more clients, but making it more efficient. You know, once we get to the point where you are happy with your income, at least satisfied, not chasing that next level, I want you to be able to be not having to work 60 or even 40-hour work weeks, okay? So what will you get out of it? Well, you're going to get premium mentorship at a very affordable price, and I'll talk to you about the price here in just a minute. You're going to get a lot of accountability. So we will be, like I mentioned, sometimes giving homework, and I expect you to come to the classes with that homework done and have some thought into it, okay? More clients and prospect flow. So if you don't want to take on more clients, you don't want to take on more prospects, group coaching is not right for you, okay? You're going to get to clients that stay longer. You're going to find that your clients are going to be with you for longer contracts and actually pay you more. I've had many people come to me and say, my clients have now are signing 6-month contracts, 1-year contracts. I mean, just before they weren't even signing contracts, they're just going month to month or project by project. So that's going to be a good effect for you. Camaraderie with others in the group. You form very tight-knit bonds with very small groups that we have. You're going to learn how to manage time better. You're going to learn how to be more creative, and you're going to learn different avenues of revenue streams that you can bring in. Okay, so it all comes down to success on both an income level and a personal satisfaction level, and that's really what life is all about. I mean, look, if you spend most of your life working, you want it to be something that you can look back on and be proud of, right? So we will shortcut your path to success. I say we because there's a lot of support staff behind me that makes this happen. This isn't just me at a laptop trying to sell group coaching, okay? I've got assistants that do all sorts of stuff from scheduling to planning. So there's a team behind me, and we're going to help you shortcut your path to success. And this group coaching program should pay for itself many times over. Now, there is a 3-month commitment. The reason why I say that is because I don't want somebody signing up and just hitting 1 or 2 sessions and thinking that that's good enough for them. A lot of the strategies I teach are going to be building you up for long-term success, and I'm sorry, but that just doesn't happen in an hour. And if you're looking for that, you're not going to find that here. Okay? I'm going to be straight up honest with you. There's no magic pill to this. There's lots of processes and optimizations and tips and cool things that I can teach you, but I'm not going to change your career in 1 hour or 2 hours. Okay? The cost is $2,500 per quarter year. Just kidding, it's not. It's $599. The reason why that is because I'm trying to fill up 6 classes, all right, and I'm not quite there yet, so I'm offering an extreme discount. Now, I've charged almost twice as much as this $2,499 per quarter year before for coaching programs, but I'm doing this to fill up my calendar and to make sure I get the right people in at the right time. So $599, that is not per month. That is for the entire 3 months of everything I just described, okay? Now, keep in mind, this is not a 3-month program. We don't have a specific agenda at the 3 months. I say, thanks very much. This is just, you commit to 3-month chunks at a time to secure your time in those classes, reserve your time for those 3-month chunks. I have students of mine in coaching programs that have been with me for well over 1.5 years now, okay? They secure their time for 3 months. Just to recap, we're going to meet twice a month, 4 to 6 people per group at 1-hour intervals. Okay, you get unlimited email support. You get access to private Facebook support group with other people going through the same things you are. And some of the benefits, you get to work for yourself. You get to command your own salary. You get to do what you love. You get to work your own hours and create your true life's passion. You could be working a full-time job and be in this group coaching program and use this as your transition mode if you want to get out of that corporate rat race and be able to work for yourself. That's perfectly fine. I've done that. I've worked with students in many different countries doing that for them. Okay. Warning, I'm going to tell you right now, you may be looking at this video and the $599 price won't be available. I'm going to update this video as soon as I possibly can, as soon as it's over, but don't be mad if you sign up, you apply, and that price isn't available. I'm just saying, put in your application, even if you're not ready to start yet, put in your application now, because I will be honoring those applications and the price points at which the time that they apply, because as soon as those classes fill up, I'm going back to that regular price. All right, so fill in your application now. It's freelancermasterclass.com/coaching, and I look forward to seeing your application. Thanks for listening.